Imran's village used to be lush and vibrant. The fields were covered in green grass, birds chirped in the trees, and the river flowed with clear water. All of this together painted a picture of paradise. But over time, things started to change. Smoke filled the sky, plastic littered the ground, trees were being cut down, and rainfall became scarce. Imran, now a young boy, often heard from the elders. In the past, every year during spring, there would be a flood of flowers. Imran's mother would often say, "Son, where are the cool breezes that used to wrap around us like a blanket in our courtyard?" Imran thought of these natural changes as mere coincidences. But when the village's river started to dry up, people had to travel miles for water, and crops stopped growing in the fields. That's when he realized that it wasn't just a change in the seasons, but the environment's revenge. One day, Imran got a project at school: climate change and humans. He initially thought of it as just another academic task, but soon he became deeply engrossed in it. He learned that every year the global temperature is rising, glaciers are melting, unseasonal rains are happening, crops are being destroyed, diseases are on the rise. The most shocking realization came when he found out that millions of people worldwide had been displaced because of climate change, due to floods, droughts, or toxic air. One day, a big storm hit the village. Trees fell, mud houses were destroyed, and Imran's school was partially damaged. The village elders said, "We have never seen such a storm in our lives. This is the wrath of nature." That day, Imran made a vow to himself. He would no longer just complain, but he would take action. He gathered his friends and said, "We all have to do something. If we remain silent today, tomorrow, the earth will silence us." Together, they started a green campaign. Every Friday, they planted a new tree. Instead of plastic, they began using cloth bags in homes. Days were set for cleanliness drives in the village. Children started educating their elders about the environment. At first, people laughed and said, "This is nonsense. You can't change anything." But after a few months, when the air was a little cleaner, the river water clearer, and the village atmosphere calmer, those same people came and stood with Imran. One day, a team from the city arrived. They were there to make a documentary about the eco-friendly village. They asked Imran, "Why and how did you come up with the idea to do all this?" Imran replied, "I saw my mother struggling to breathe. I saw the river turning to sand. I saw the fields becoming barren. If I stayed silent, I would be guilty of all of this." The team leader said in astonishment, "You are a revolutionary. You've changed the village's mindset." 1 year later, the village is now called a model village. Children water the trees every morning. The elders sit in the sun and talk about the earth. And Imran now visits different schools to teach children the lesson of loving the environment. He put up a sign at the entrance of the village: "This earth is our mother. If we don't save it, it will lose us." Message: climate change is a reality. It is not just about the weather. It is about our lives, our health, and the future of the next generations. If we don't take this seriously now, the beauty of the earth, the blessings of the crops, and the clarity of water will all become things of the past. Our small efforts combined together can bring about a big change.